Hi everyone, I'm Martin and welcome to another MH Runners Club coaching talk. Now, I'm not quite sure how today's going to go because it's a bit of a motivational speak slash rant, depending on how people want to take it. I'm not going to try and annoy anybody. I'm just getting my feelings across that really, as runners, we are all equal. Now, coming out of the National Running Show in Birmingham, it was really, really windy. And turning the corner, me and a woman who was walking just behind me almost got blown over. We turned around, laughed at each other, and then started talking about the show and running in general as we walked back to the car park. Now, we never exchanged names, but I know that she ran for a running group called Spider Runners. There was quite a few of them around over the weekend. She was telling me about her experiences with in-person running clubs in her area and how she was looked down on because some people in the club felt that she was not fast enough to warrant being part of the club and to race for the club. She felt marginalised and left the club. She now feels much more accepted as a slower runner within her online community. Now, I've actually had the opposite of this before, where I was asked to take part in a league race for our club, and I was told that if I wanted to, they would get a slower runner to give up their place for me. Now, that immediately left a bad taste in my mind, and I refused immediately. I don't mind taking a place if somebody drops out, maybe if they're ill, injured, can't run because of other commitments and things, but I would never ever ask or expect a slower runner to give up their place for somebody faster. They've earned their right just as much as me to race in a race that is part of the club league season and things like that. And in this particular case, they'd actually entered the race and I hadn't bothered because I wasn't too fussed about it. So, it just didn't sit right with me at all. Now, I also hear a lot about this when I first speak to potential clients. I get a lot of them saying things like, I know I'm slow, or I'm sure that, I'm not sure if you would coach someone as slow as me, or I know that my goal isn't anything fast or special. I don't care. I don't care how fast you are. I don't care how far you want to race, how fast you want to race, what your finish times are, anything like that. I care that you want to target something and that you're prepared to put yourself out there in order to achieve it. Now, running is what I class as a pretty pure sport, okay? Yes, there are things that we need to buy to run, but realistically, the only necessities are a pair of running trainers, proper running trainers, and for females, a sports bra. The rest of the kit that we use is pretty much a want rather than an actual need. Now, it is a pretty pure sport because any of us can do it. We can just put on our kit, open the door, and run. Yes, some people are going to be able to run faster or further than others, but an hour of exercise is an hour of exercise. We can all get fitter and we can all train to reach our goal. Now, that goal could also be anything. It could be to run your first 5K, it could be to run a faster 5K, it could be to run your first half marathon or full marathon, or even your first ultra marathon. Whatever your goal is, own it and be proud of it, okay? It's your running journey, it's your hobby, and it's personal to you. Now, your goal needs to be realistic, okay? It can be really challenging. The best goals always are, but there needs to be some semblance of realism. I'm not one for the sort of mottos that if you dream it, you can achieve it. If that was so, I would have won many Olympic gold medals and scored in a few FA Cup finals as well. But if you have a goal, then stick with it for as long as you want to stick with it. Okay? Don't let others dissuade you from going for it. Don't let others put you down because it's not a worthy goal. Okay? It's your goal, it's your hobby, it's your running. Own it, be proud of it. Now, you may not reach your goal. Let's face it, many elite athletes and sports people never achieve their ultimate goals. But by striving to achieve them, you're learning a lot about yourself and you're improving yourself as a runner and often as a person also. Now, finally, as I know this has been a bit of a sort of rant, waffle type thing, if anyone tries to put you down in any way because of your running, it's their personality that actually needs looking at more than your running. What gives people the right to put people down because they don't conform to what somebody else feels is acceptable? Okay, that's their problem, not yours. Now, I've coached a 60-year-old to complete in a 24-hour race. I've coached many people to complete the London Marathon and other races, but it's often those who take 6 or 7 hours or more that stand out because of their determination they have to show in training to withstand the longer lengths of time on their feet. My proudest coaching moments haven't necessarily come from those with innate talent running a slightly faster marathon time. Yes, they make me proud. Everybody's improvements make me proud, but I actually get far more satisfaction from somebody actually achieving something that they never thought was possible for them. That's the big driver for me. So, have your goal, own it, run the pace that you run at, and be proud of it. Your running is your running, and have belief in yourself. You can do things that you never thought were possible for you, but don't bank on the Olympic gold medals, please. Now, have you had strangers comment on your running? How did it make you feel? Did it hurt you? Did it damage your confidence, or could you just shake it all off? Please share your experiences and thoughts in the comments, as what you have dealt with may help others in the future. Thanks for watching, okay? I'll be back next week with another MH Runners Club coaching talk. So in the meantime, have a great week of running. Take care and goodbye.